A group of Tasmanian teens has told how family violence and abandonment led them to living on the streets. And Anglicare's new report into vulnerable youth has found there's little available to help others like them.
They're some of our most vulnerable people, and Anglicare's latest report shows the state is failing them.
They need everything that a young person needs to survive: shelter, material basics. On top of that, though, they also experience significant mental health issues.
The report shows early exposure to family violence and sexual abuse was common among the 10 to 17-year-olds surveyed. They felt abandoned, caring for themselves, siblings, and even parents. They reach breaking point and flee home, going on to use drugs and develop mental illnesses. Anglicare says, alarmingly, no help is available to them.
That there is a cohort of highly vulnerable teens in Tasmania who experience significant harm in their home environments and then fail to receive the services they need as they move into adolescence.
I've met these kids, I hang with them on a daily basis. They're fantastic, they're funny, they're compassionate, they're resilient, and they just want to be loved and cared for.
The government says it's an intergenerational problem, shifting blame onto the previous government.
Jack White was part of a government that stood by and frankly did nothing at all. We now, this report is essentially about a very long period of Labor in government.
This is too serious to play politics with. We're talking about very vulnerable children who are being let down by a system because they are under-resourced and the services that they need to access simply aren't there. We have a government that's too busy playing politics and blaming somebody else rather than taking this issue seriously.
Standing in for Jackie Petrusma, the acting Human Services Minister says a tough stance on crime will help.
It is a disgusting outcome that children at risk such as this, disengaged from schools, are being faced by people pushing a drug such as ice on them, which has got lifelong consequences for them.
Being tough on drugs is not the solution. Young people's drug use is simply a presenting issue, an outcome of underlying trauma which they experience at home.
Ben Hansen, WIN News.